Well, Myles, we're doing it again, pal.
We're here. We're still at the old Hill Barn Grill here in Glendon, and we're feeling good.
Feeling great, actually. Yeah. It's a nice day. It's Christmas this week, or is it the week after Christmas? Next week is Christmas?
It's December 28th.
It's December. It's past Christmas.
It's December 28th?
Yeah.
Christmas is gone, Myles.
Christmas was awesome this year.
Did you pack up your Christmas stuff yet, or no?
No, not yet.
Do you wait for the wise men to leave, like the 12 days of Christmas, right? Isn't that the Feast of the Kings? That's when...
I don't know.
That's when my mom takes down the Christmas stuff. The Feast of the Kings. I wonder what the kings ate at that feast, Myles. Maybe some chicken or some turkey or maybe even deer. I don't know if they ate deer, the kings. Stags, they probably called them.
Well, do they have stags and deer in the Middle East? Isn't that where they were at?
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I don't know.
I'm guessing not, but you never know.
Maybe a lamb. Probably lambs.
So New Year's is coming up, Charlie.
Yeah. Do you like New Year's?
I like New Year's. If I have something to go to, otherwise it's New Year's. We don't like. I'm not just gonna go to the bar on New Year's anymore.
No,
I'm getting too old for that.
I don't like.
But if like some friends want to throw a party, I'm all for that.
Yeah. Last year I just spent New Year's by myself, just hanging out.
Was it depressing or was it kind of nice?
It's great, dude. I didn't want to go find parking. I was not feeling good. You know, I remember I was feeling a little nauseous.
Wait, wasn't last year, weren't we in Green Bay on New Year's? Yeah, Charlie didn't come out with us.
No, because I had a gig.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was feeling too nauseous to go to the gig.
Yes, I remember that now.
I was feeling sickly.
Which is funny because I was like, I don't really go to the bar anymore, but we literally went to the bar on New Year's last year. But we were in Green Bay, so it's way different.
Yeah.
And doing it at home.
Yeah, it is way different.
Fun.
Was it? Maybe we should go out together this year for New Year's, Myles. You and me bring in the new year together, and then we can make resolutions and keep each other accountable.
What would your New Year's resolution be, Charlie?
That's a good question. I think I want to I got some projects at my house I want to get done. You know,
like what?
Well, I've got this alternator in my snowmobile.
You're still working on that thing.
Still working on it.
Louise.
It's the project that I don't have enough free time, Myles. And you got these YouTube videos showing you how to do it, but you know, I screw it up. And I'm thinking maybe that'll be it. That's my New Year's resolution.
I'll hold it to you.
What's your New Year's resolution?
New Year's resolution. Well, I started working out this year, so I got that done on my next project.
Okay.
I try to eat more salads now, if you can believe that.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those things that you don't really love doing, but you just got to do.
You got to do it because you got to keep it regular.
Yeah. Well, to keep it regular, and I'm just trying not to die at 50.
Yeah.
You know, it's usually a pretty good goal.
Yeah.
To just live longer than 50 years old.
Are you working out every day now, Myles?
Yeah, probably 3 times a week right now.
Getting cardio and weights in?
Mostly just weights.
Mostly weights, yeah. Because you're built like a brick shit house.
You want to wrestle?
No, I think you got me.
You don't want to grapple a little bit?
I'd box you, but I feel like you'd win in wrestling. I'm not good at wrestling. I'm okay at boxing.
See, I feel like I wouldn't be great at boxing in terms of being able to strike really well, but I feel like I could take a punch.
Yeah, you could take a punch. That would be a difficult thing. Well, I mean,
like in football, I never got knocked out. Took some pretty big licks.
Took some blows.
But I was never diagnosed with a concussion, so I feel like my head is somewhat concussion proof.
Yeah, no, that makes medical sense.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think my brain's got a little extra fluid in there to keep it from bruising.
Maybe we do a thing, Myles. We're we work out together and I show you the little I know about boxing and you show me whatever you know about wrestling.
I don't know anything about wrestling.
I thought you were a wrestler in high school or something.
I actually had a conversation with Tyler, who works for me, who was a wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about wrestling.
Then I might be able to beat you in wrestling.
You might be able to beat
I know a couple wrestling moves.
Like I know more about the sport of swimming than I do about wrestling.
Swimming is actually a really good workout. It's good on your joints because gravity is not as much of a thing in water.
Correct.
Did you know that?
Yeah, it's good on the joints.
Yeah.
Well, I'll throw a New Year's resolution out there, Charlie.
Sure. I'm here to catch it.
I want to go to bed at a good time.
That's a great one. What time are you going to bed right now?
Right now, there's some days I go to bed and I'm sleeping by 11.
That's a nice
time. That's what I'd like to do on a regular basis. But right now, it's, sometimes it's 12:30, 1 o'clock, and it just, everything goes better the next day. Go to bed at 11.
I started doing a little yoga before bed. Don't get funny with me and say I'm a weirdo for it, but yoga with Adrian, the bedtime yoga thing, I started doing it.
Put you right to sleep?
Well, yeah, it really gets me in the mood to go to bed.
See, the problem is when my blood gets pumping, then that's when I don't fall asleep.
Well, these are very mellow. These are more stretching and not really blood pumping.
Relaxation.
Yeah, I'm working on my stretching. Stretching's a big thing. You got lower back pain. You know why? You're not stretching enough. Also, I was a big rock mover as a kid, and so I've got probably some residual, probably some arthritic stuff, probably, historically speaking.
Yep.
So big stretcher. I'm going to change my thing to stretching. I'm going to stretch every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quick switcheroo. All right.
Quick switcheroo.
Well, should we take some callers?
Sure.
Welcome to the Bellied Up Podcast. Who we talking to?
Joe,
where you at? What you doing?
Oh, I'm over here in Oregon just working on one of my forestry mulchers right now.
A forestry mulcher?
Yeah.
Is that a big old mulching thing to put some trees that have fallen out? You put them through that thing?
Yeah. So what I do a lot is like orchard removals.
Oh, yeah.
So if we have to turn over, if a farmer wants to turn a crop or whatever, got to go out there, delete the trees, and turn them into the ground.
There you go.
I like that. Okay. Nice. Well, you're my first person I've ever met that does that for a living, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, do you own this piece of machinery?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not that rich.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's an expensive piece right there. Yeah. So you work for the company. You don't own it.
Right. Yeah. Okay. We've got a menagerie of pieces of equipment. If you look it up, it's a Prinoth Raptor 800. It's a pretty gnarly looking machine. They're out of Germany.
Nice. Well, Charlie's looking it up right now. Well, why don't you belly up to the bar while he's looking it up and tell us what's on your mind?
Last year, moved in with the in-laws. They went and bought a 5,600 square foot house, and it's got 4 or 5 different living areas in it, but they're all interconnected. So it's one big house that has 5 houses inside of it, basically.
It's a commune. But it's a compound.
It's a compound, man. It's like a cult up there.
I was going to actually say, are you in a cult?
Man, might as well be.
Okay, I sense some sort of angst.
I think he married into a cult.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's unpack this a little bit. What made you guys move in with the in-laws?
Oh, well, we had a house in town, and we just, they offered up one of the living areas, and we were like, well, shoot, we get out of a mortgage, and we'll be paying them rent, but it's cheaper per month, and all the kids get to hang out together all the time.
Yeah, that's usually what happens in a cult.
Problem. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're saying what's the problem?
Yeah, I don't have privacy.
Oh.
I can't even go to the bathroom without having 3 different kids storm in saying that they've got problems they need help with.
Yeah.
Well, so how many people live in this house?
A lot. We've got grandma, the mother and father-in-law, their kids, brother-in-law, his family.
Do you have kids yourself?
Yeah, I've got 3.
So there's like 4 or 5 families living in this one house?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
This is like my personal nightmare right here.
Yeah, you thought this would be a good idea?
Well, yeah.
Are you regretting it?
No, because it's great. We get to spend time together, but, man, there's a lot of time being spent together.
Okay, well, let's unpack it some more. What, you say there's no privacy. What are some stuff going on in the house that you're kind of thinking, that's a little too far. We're crossing the line privacy-wise here. What's going on in the house?
Well, you say you late night, whatever, go in, take a shower, walk out of the bathroom to go get changed, and someone's in my standing in my kitchen talking to my wife, and I go, oh, sorry, didn't know you were there. Gotta talk louder or something. I don't know. Got to the point where I have to just open the door and peek around.
Were you walking out, dong out?
Oh no.
Okay,
no.
That's good. How thin are the walls in this house?
Oh, they're real thin.
Okay, so you're maybe even getting a little hanky-panky noises throughout the day or night.
Yeah, who's doing it the most in that family?
I don't even know. So the house is broad enough that we don't. The main bedrooms don't have shared walls.
Okay,
which is
huge.
Good.
Yeah,
that's a real good thing.
Well, do you feel like you can really let go when you're, working on child number 4, or you feel like you got to keep it down?
I'm afraid.
So your sex life has suffered, is what you're saying?
No, not really. No.
Not to brag. Not
no.
to brag.
All right. Fist bump.
I just have to be a little bit careful because I've heard my own parents, and I don't want to scar my kids.
Oh, you've heard your parents doing the deed?
Oh boy, yeah.
Tell us about that. When was the first time?
Oh, I think there's only been one time, and it was as an adult, 20 years old, sitting there on the couch. I'd had a day off for whatever reason, and then all of a sudden I start hearing what I can only describe as a hyena trying to take down a pack of wolves, and mom and dad's bedroom doors open.
Wow. Now, did they know you were home?
No, they had no idea.
Oh, yeah.
Did you just let yourself out the back door before someone,
Or did you stop them?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
No, I walked in. Yeah, I walked out.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know. Did you, make a bunch of noise so that they, knew you were there?
Yeah. Yeah. I slammed a kitchen or a chair at the table.
But when
slammed it into the table, and then went out the door, made it known I was outside now.
Yeah. What
Dad came out in his short shorts and said, "Man, I didn't know you were here." Like, well, yeah, I can tell.
Was he still rocking and rolling in those short shorts, or had he simmered down a bit before he came out? You don't know.
I couldn't tell.
What's your dad packing? Are we talking Pringles can? We talking
the short Pringles can? What is it? Banana?
Well, if I got my genetics from him, then probably a short one. But it's got to be cut in half.
More of a tuna can is what you're thinking.
We're thinking Vienna sausage, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I can see why you don't want to live with your folks.
Yeah. No, it's great. I love it. We get to play games and stuff with all of everyone, but
so
I don't want to be rude and just lock the door and be like, no, can't come over here. But also sometimes it's like, man, I also kind of want to just chill out.
Yeah, I think what you need to do is actually stick with me here.
Okay.
I think you need to take a page out of your parents' book, and the only way you're going to get privacy is if you make it really bad for everyone else. You guys need to maybe get it on in one of the common areas really loud. Then everyone else is going to have to sit you guys down, and you guys will have to start setting some boundaries, which actually could be kind of a good thing.
I think a little boundary setting is right. Do you have a pair of short shorts like your pops?
A little bit.
Start wearing those around the deal. People keep their distance. It's kind of like, like a bear sort of pissing on a tree. You got to mark your territory.
I've been trying that, but it doesn't work.
Have you tried actually pissing on a door?
No, but I could.
Yeah.
If that does it, that'd be a lot more awkward than being caught.
Yeah, you could get a robe of some sort and sit down on the couch and spread eagle, and that'll probably keep everyone in line.
Yeah. Yep.
You think, but man, that's a risky move.
What is your real goal here?
Yeah.
Just like that you have...
Because it sounds like you aren't that worried about privacy, considering you moved in with 5 other families and you are in a cult.
Yeah, and you're not fully regretting
it. Well, there's been several kids. I think there's been 3 kids born since we moved there.
Oh, God.
Okay.
It's multiplying exponentially.
How are you guys having all that sex with none of that privacy?
I don't know. I don't even know.
It's an entire family that's got the kink of ball gags and silent sex.
A lot of silence.
Yeah.
Silencer sex. Oof. So have you heard anybody in that house getting it on? I just want clarification on that.
No, thankfully, no.
Okay.
I mean, there's got to be perks too, though. I imagine that the in-laws are making you guys dinner once in a while, stuff like that. Is there perks to this whole thing?
Yeah, no, that's great. We always have meals all together. We'll, hang out, maybe watch a football game, and watch whatever. Just we hang out a lot, and it's great because all the kids get to play together and get to know their cousins more.
So
there's just a lot of time.
Yeah. So in an ideal world, how would this whole operation work in your mind?
I don't even know. I thought you guys would know.
Well, we need an end goal of what we're working towards here. Do you want to be able to lock your doors? Do you want scheduled hangout times? Like what are you thinking?
That might have to be it. It's just like, all right, Thursdays and Fridays, we got to hang out by appointment only.
Okay. Well, Charlie, let's game this.
Okay.
So you be him.
Okay.
And I'll be the in-laws, and you have to break the news that you want scheduled hangout times.
Hey, guys, look, I love you. I want you to hear that first.
I love you, too. We're so happy that you're in our family and living in our house and in our cult.
Oh, thank you. It's been so nice being in this cult. I love that I'm paying rent and not getting any equity at all. That's another conversation we can have.
But you're helping the cult thrive, so thank you for that.
Yes, I am. Thank you. So I'm thinking that we set up...
Is this going to be quick? Because we have to sacrifice an animal here in a few minutes.
The lamb can wait.
Yeah.
The lamb can wait. I also have things to do, too. I got to get out there and do a repair on the Prinoth Raptor 800, which is a sick piece of machinery, as you can see.
That is a sick piece of machinery.
Now, listen, I just think on Thursdays and Fridays, if that's my family's time to be a family, and you guys just gotta.
But what do you mean? We're all a family.
I know we're all a family. Please stop touching my hand.
We're a cult.
I understand that. I just think on Thursdays and Fridays, it's my family time. We need to strengthen my family's bond together. We need our own separation of my family, and then it'll make the rest of the time we spend together as an extended family all the more good.
What you're saying is that you don't want to hang out with us anymore.
Can I build a house?
Sorry that I make you dinner, wash your clothes.
Oh my gosh.
Hang out with your kids, babysit your kids, and you don't want to hang out with us on Thursdays and Fridays. You know that's when we all break bread together and wear the same clothes and do cult stuff is on Thursdays and Fridays. So now you don't even want to be in our cult?
It's not that I don't want to be in the cult. It's just, can we be a cult Saturday?
How much Netflix
Wednesday?
Cult documentaries have you been watching? Scientology is not that bad.
Look, I like a lot of the things here.
Honey, I said we should have banned all the cult shows on Netflix in this household.
That's the other thing. You guys are on my Netflix account. And that's not counting toward my equity in this.
Yeah. I just am really upset that you want to spend time.
Well, we'll agree to disagree.
I guess we'll just have to find another family to fill your spot.
Oh, my gosh. Joe, is that how this conversation's going to go?
Man, it's hard. I don't know.
Wow, Joe, you are beside yourself.
I don't know.
Joe, does it bother you you're not getting any equity over the years?
A little bit. And in hindsight, probably should have just, rented out our house or something.
Yeah.
Instead of just, selling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's also.
we've got that money's invested, but it's not nothing that real estate's going to gain.
So, I mean, at some point, like, are you going to live with these people forever, or what is there an exit strategy out of this? Is this just a short term? What is your thoughts on that?
I have no clue. And I've talked to the wifey about that, and we don't know. We're at this point, we're in it for the long haul.
Oh gosh. Now, it sounds like you do want to be in it, but you don't want to be in it. Have you solidified your opinion on this?
I like it. But I would just like a little bit more, I guess maybe structure with hangout time or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
mainly it just comes down to I don't want to walk out of the bathroom and have to look my sister-in-law in the face and know that I'm only in a towel.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
here we
the
go.
awkward factor.
Here's your solution. Just get a group chat and just let everyone know what your shower schedule's like, and just say, for the half hour that I'm showering, no one can come in my house. I don't think that's too unreasonable.
But he doesn't have a shower schedule, though.
Just, hey, I'm going to shower, guys.
Okay. Hey, I'm going to shower. I stay out my deal. Can you build another house on the property?
We might have to.
Yeah.
We might have to just start building houses there. But then that's going to turn into even more craziness, because someone else, if I don't finish the house and move into it before someone else does, then we're going to have another family up there.
Yeah.
Their families are just spawning on the property.
Yeah.
You guys got anywhere for us to say? Actually, we got this house being built up if you want to move in there.
Can't you just make this a vacation home? Couldn't you guys get your own place, and then this is just a vacation home kind of a thing? You spend like a few weeks a year up there.
That's where I lived. I mean, that's home. Yeah. I'm a real homebody. I can't just leave.
I mean, that's what
I moved from a town.
That's what most cult members say. Mm-hmm. I can't just leave.
Yep.
Yeah. So
true.
Do they? How does?
I think we've given all the advice we can give, Charlie. I think number one is just you should have thought about all this before you moved in with a house with 5 families.
Well,
yeah, we thought about it, and we took a while and thought about it, but it was kind of one of those things where it's like you never actually know until you dive in. So far, it's been great, but that's really my only gripe.
Well, the way you're talking, I would classify it as so far it's been fine. It's not been completely bad. It's been far from completely good. So,
well, we wish you the best of luck, man. I mean, I don't envy your situation right now, but sounds like it seems pretty minimal for all the benefits. You seem to enjoy it. So
yeah. It's not horrible. It's just I want to make it a little bit better.
Get your boundaries out there.
Yep.
Set up a group email so people can say, hey, I think it would just be good if we got our boundaries out here. I would just like these days free. Yes.
What about a physical boundary? When you go to, do you have Home Depot over there?
Yes. Get some drywall. Get some 2x4s.
Get some. No, I'm thinking like, when they're working in the aisle with the forklift, which side note here, I would know about forklift safety. as I'm forklift certified. I just want to put that out there.
Congratulations.
But thank you. I wear it with honor, although I haven't actually used the certification, but that doesn't matter.
But it doesn't matter. You got one.
I've got one. I took a class. And got a piece of paper.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, but when they're working in the aisles with the forklift, they have this little barricade that they put up. Do I need to just put that in front of the door?
Yeah, get a doggy
and
door.
Just say, hey, if this is a doggy door, that's a good idea.
Yeah, make it harder to get into your part of the house. Install a doggy door. If they want to get in, they got to go on their hands and knees.
Locking it. Yeah, see, locking it just seems rude, you know? I don't want to lock the door because that says, hey, you know, we don't like you. But if we just make it a little bit more of an inconvenience, it's like, hey, maybe don't come in right now.
Or put a sock on the door.
Yeah, maybe a rubber band.
Yeah.
Well, that implies it.
Imply it. Imply. You know what?
I love how, like when I grew up in my house with just my family, locking the door was totally acceptable. I don't know why it's like so frowned upon to just lock a door. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's a pretty common thing.
Growing up, I lived in the same room as my 3 other brothers. So there wasn't, and there was no lock on that door.
Well,
we're kind of used to living.
Yeah. I want to let you know that it is okay to lock a door.
You know what's better than a lock?
That just seems rude.
You know what's better than a lock? I know. No, he says it seems rude. I get it. You know what's better than a lock? Get yourself a pineapple and turn it upside down and hang it on all over.
We're not that kind of a house.
But you want people to stay away? You want people to stay away? In your family commune, start hanging swingers signs up. They'll stay away. You'll get your privacy. No one's going to come there when you're showering anymore. Problem solved.
That's true.
Mic drop.
There's also, there's enough kids running around. We could just hang a kid off the door and just say, hey, if you come up to a door and there's a kid hanging off of it, don't come in.
Well, the kid is like alive still, right? They're just kind of like hanging in. Like
yeah.
Like hanging by their underwear.
Yeah, hanging by their underwear. That's good.
So you're telling me you would rather hang one of your children from a door than just lock it? I just want to make sure.
Well, then they have someone to interact with. I mean, my kids are cool, so, they could play patty cake or whatever until I remember that they're still there.
Okay. All right. Well,
I think that's smart.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sure.
I'll roll with that. There are easier ways to do it, but if that's the way you got to do it, that's the way you got to do it. I was going to suggest...
That's a more entertaining option, I think.
I mean, I think the upside down pineapple is also entertaining and also won't get social services called. However, I do enjoy, seeing where this goes. So,
regardless, you got plenty of options, and I think one of them's gonna work.
Yeah. Thanks for calling in, and tell the fam we says hi. Okay, and tell your dad we says hi too.
Watch out for. Oh, I will. Watch out for deer now.
All right, you as well now. Bye-bye.
A lot to unpack there.
Yeah.
A lot to unpack.
Yeah, he seems like he's what is it called?
I'm not crazy in saying that you could just lock the door though.
No. Not at all. It's almost like that. What is it? The syndrome you get when you're a prisoner? Stockholm syndrome. It just seems like he's saying he likes it, but he clearly does not like it. And I don't blame him.
I don't know. We might need to be a whistleblower on this whole cult situation.
God, that would be too much, dude. I would never want to do that with anybody's extended family.
I don't want to live in a house with anyone other than my own family.
Yeah, that's like it's already too much to deal with your own family.
Yeah, I spent enough time living with my brother. I don't need to do that again.
No.
All right. Well, speaking our caller.
Yeah. Hello. And welcome to the Bellied Up Podcast. Who we chit-chatting with today?
Holy smokes. This is Mason Sullivan calling you boys from way up in New Hampshire.
Mason Sullivan. God, you got a nice accent there, Mason.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I grew up in Maine, so I kind of got the Maine accent still, but.
Oh, yeah. Well, good for you. Well, belly on up to this bar, Mason. Tell us what's on your mind, my guy.
All right. So, I'm a hardworking man, work for UPS, and I've seen numerous Karens out in the public, and just want to know how you guys with your Midwest nice would deal with it.
Well, Mason, give us a specific Karen interaction that you had some trouble with recently.
Oh, geez. Well, probably the best one I've had this past Christmas. I had my helper in the jump seat there with me, and we were parked on this little side street, not dead end, but little like cut between, you know. And so I'm packed, maybe 30-second delivery, just bing, bang, boom, right to the door and back. This big Dodge Ram comes pulling up, parks next to me. You guys can't be packed on a hill. I want your supervisor's name. Da, 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 da. So I go, okay, I'll give you my supervisor's name because you can go beat the shit out of my supervisor. I don't care. But so guy gets back in his truck, goes to peel off, and so I hang out my door. Hey, buddy, I thought you wanted my supervisor's name and number. Like, I got it right here. Don't you talk to me if I see your truck again. Da, da, da. Well, end of the day, I found his address, and now his packages are held at the UPS center, and he has to go pick them up. But just wondering how you guys would deal with something like that.
I mean, you kind of nailed it, honestly. Yeah. It's you're playing the long game, right? He's got to go get his packages and send them, get it delivered to his door, right?
Oh, yeah. Like, I've done that to a couple people. Like, if they get aggressive, I'm not dealing with you. No, you can go pick them up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little nice. And were you nice to their face, or were you really throwing it back at them?
Well, to be honest with you, I was scared shitless. And so I was just, nope, I'm pretty sure I'm in the right here, bud. Just sorry, I have to make a delivery. There's a house right here. Where else do you want me to park?
So to get a visual here, how short are the shorts you wear when you deliver the packages? You got the nice short brown shorts?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm caked up and I wear the medium. So they're a couple inches above the knee, probably like 4 or 5 fingers.
Did you say you're caked up?
Oh, you know it, my guy.
Define caked up for anybody out there who doesn't know the meaning of that.
Oh, like caked up, you got a booty on you. You got a dump truck, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I like that. A little UPS driver, short shorts, a little caked up action. So yeah, Charlie.
Kittery kid. So I said they call me the Kittery kid because I deliver in Kittery, and I hang out in a hammock on my lunch breaks and stuff. So the whole town knows me.
Where do you put up your hammock?
Oh, it's hanging off the mirror in the signpost. I can send you a picture if you want.
Yeah.
Send a picture to Belly Up.
Okay, Charlie. Well, he's sending that. How would you handle that guy?
Oh, man. The honest answer is I go, oh, yeah, what's that? Oh, my gosh. Did we park right here? Let's role play it. You're the guy.
Why'd you park here? You can't park here.
Oh, geez. No, did I park? Is that your spot?
Yeah, that's my spot.
Oh, my gosh. Where'd you get that shirt?
Kohl's. That's not important. I use Kohl's cash.
Did you now? Oh, yeah. My. You know what? Now that you say that, I'm sorry I parked in your spot. Here, I got some extra Kohl's cash right here.
Do you?
For your inconvenience.
No,
have some of that.
I'm mad at you. I don't want. Why are you giving me this?
Oh, come on now, fella. You can't be mad with someone when they're giving you Kohl's cash. Just try it now. Just try it. You got a nice beard, too, I tell you what. And I'm not hitting on you. I got a wife. Okay. Wow. Well, I did. But, Anyway, you take that, all right?
No.
I'm going to move this car. Okay.
Okay.
All
right.
You know
what?
What's that now?
Go ahead. You can park
Are
there
you
for
sure?
the meantime. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm headed to Kohl's anyways.
All right. We'll take the Kohl's cash.
Thank you.
And I'll be out of here soon.
You
Don't
want
you
me
worry.
to pick anything up while I'm there?
You know, if they got a nice polo there, I got to go to church. So that would be cool.
Do you want it in brown as well? Or
That would be cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be slick. Thank you.
All right. Well, sorry to disturb you.
No, I'm sorry myself. All right. Be good. Hey, watch for deer out there, okay? They're humping each other right now. All right.
No.
All right. So yeah, that's the Midwest version. But you know what? I think that I like your attitude on this, you know, and your reaction is a little bit more honest, you know. So there's two ways to to skin a cat. All right, here we go. We got the picture coming up. Oh my God.
Yes,
That is
dude.
that is awesome.
I love that.
And in inclement weather, hammock fits right in the back of the truck, hanging up between the shelves.
You put it in.
I love that.
Oh.
So I don't think I got a picture of that one for you boys, but
Let's
yeah.
tweet that one out. Let's tweet that out. We're gonna celebrate your ingenuity in the UPS delivery trade.
So that was.
Thanks, guys.
Well, I was gonna say that was kind of a bad experience. What's maybe been the wildest experience? The one that you're like, I can't believe that just happened to you while you've been on the road.
So I'm a dog lover. I have a 150-pound Great Pyrenees at home. So any dog I see out on the road, I play with and fuck around with, right?
Yeah.
So there's this one on my route, and she'll follow me all the way around the cul-de-sac. She don't care. Goes into other people's driveways, whatever. Well, one winter, I found her like 3 miles down the road at a heating oil like shop or whatever, and had her climb in the truck, drove her back to the house. Luckily, I had a package for him, but I would have dropped the dog off anyway. And after that, the dog has been on a leash.
So the dog, there was no reason the dog was at the heating oil place. You just found the dog and you brought the dog
apparently
back.
it followed the heating oil truck.
Okay, so you feel
Looking for a snack
a little guilty, is what you're saying, by returning the dog. Made the owner think that they need to leash him up, and now the dog can't be a dog and wander around. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but I've convinced them to get a like the electric hunting collars that you can either zap them or like buzz at them, and they use that in case he wanders off. But so I still see that dog every now and again. But
You ever had a bad interaction with a dog?
I mean, I have, but my wife's she went to school for animal care and education, so she's taught me a bunch of how to read dogs and stuff. So I haven't really had a bad interaction. I've had the mean dogs behind gates and stuff, and bouncing off the glass doors trying to get at me. But I'm just, who's a good boy? Just a UPS guy. Leave me alone. I don't really care.
What's your most irrational fear in life?
In life, honestly, other people on the road, other motorists.
That's pretty rational, man. There's a lot of people texting and driving these days.
Oh, I know, but it's I don't have to be worried. No, I don't have to be worried about every car.
Yeah.
It's just the few dumb people. But after being rear-ended once and almost a week after by the same person in my new car.
Wait.
So this person is headhunting you?
I guess so, man. And if she's listening, I swear to God, I hope you got caught by the cops again.
Wait. Do you know this person?
So you got to tell us the full story here.
Okay, so I was turning left into a tractor supply company to get some food for my animals and whatnot. And it's a 55-mile-an-hour road, 2-lane road. no turning lanes or anything. And so I was waiting to turn left against traffic, and a bunch of cars behind me merged over into like the breakdown lane to go around me. Well, not this bitch, because she was texting and driving, and hits me. And so I pull off, whatever. She comes up to me crying, "Hey, don't call the police. I was answering a text from my work." And I was like, okay, well, you couldn't have told me that, and the cops are already coming. So cops get there in like 2.5 minutes. I'm like, she's already told me that she was texting. I don't care, but, you know, it's unsafe. I just want my info and I'll get out of here. So like 2 weeks goes by, I get my new vehicle. I'm driving back home, and I notice that there's this big white Toyota behind me with grill damage and no driver's side mirror. And I look up, and there she is again, elbows on the steering wheel, texting right above the dash. Nearly hits me. So I had the cop's number, who came to the scene because I had my thumb over my insurance or some shit. He needed a new picture. But so I called him up, and he went and did a welfare check on her to make sure that, you know, she gets the importance of texting and driving.
So she didn't hit you the second time. You just saw her on the road the second time, texting and driving again, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, good for you. You
Digital
know,
and eyeballs.
sent a message to her. That's very good. That's
Now I
very
got
good.
another question. As being a guy who delivers
Go right
people's-
ahead, Myles.
as being a guy who delivers other people's mail, there's kind of a stigma out there for postmen, you know, the lonely housewife at the house when the mailman shows up. Have you ever had any women get a little too friendly with you when you've been delivering packages?
So I'm newly married, but back before I was wearing my wedding band, I had a couple of people interacting with me, but in that way. But I'm my wife said that she'll never be an ex; she'll only be a widow, and I really believe that. So I know
Well, I'm
not to do any of that, but
She's gonna kill him.
I'm not saying that you would do anything, but as you know, you got housewives coming on to you at all?
no, I know. I just have to preface that, but
Were you ever
yeah, I've been hit on a
propositioned?
couple times. Hey, can you bring this inside? No, because it's against policy, lady. Leave me alone. Right on the porch is where it's going.
You never bring the package in the house, huh?
No, not. I mean, if it's like a big TV or something and it's an old lady, or I'll slide it in the door, like inside the house. But I'm not walking into like your master bedroom to put your 200-pound mattress and box spring in there, you know?
Yeah, I usually skip that part anyways. Well, that's
Oh, yeah.
you gotta.
Oh, fuck you, Myles. Took me a second, but I got you.
Yeah, oh yeah. What can I say? We're a bunch of guys hanging out drinking at the bar, you know? Well,
Oh, yeah.
you got an interesting life, man. I think what you do is fascinating, and it was a pleasure talking to you today.
Hey, pleasure talking to you guys, too. Long-time listener, first time getting on one of your Patreons over on the You Betcha Radio. So
I appreciate it, my guy. That's awesome.
just keep the ice cream cake away from Tyler. We all know what he wants to do.
Yeah, that dirty dog. All right, man. Well,
All
thanks.
right, guys. Well, it's been a blast, man.
Yeah, you take care now. We'll see you soon. Good luck with the Karens.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
But great guy.
Fun guy. Very fun.
He's like he's a guy that I just want to drink with.
Yeah.
I feel like he's the friend that you're all drinking and you just put a quarter in him and you let him just tell stories the whole night.
Those are the best friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Yeah. It's like listening to a podcast in real life.
Yeah.
You know?
He should have a podcast.
I know. Well, he was on ours. We were honored.
And he got the job. So sweet. Take another caller.
Hey, Miles, I got this idea, dude. You ready?
I'm ready for it. What is it?
All right. So, on New Year's, like if you're getting ready to celebrate, ring in the new year, what do you do drinking wise, historically
You
speaking?
usually would pop a bottle of champagne.
Yeah, pop a bottle of the fizzy. Well, I think that's lame.
I agree.
And I think what you should do is pop a bottle of Tippy Cow. And I say this for a couple reasons. One, it's a superior alcoholic beverage. And two, nobody is going to ring in the new year with a cork in the eye.
Well, actually, what I was going to say is we should talk to Tippy Cow and see if they can cork a bottle for us.
Well, that would be fun, too. You need to carbonate the Tippy Cow.
The problem, though, is that there's no carbonation and it just won't pop.
Do you think you could...
like a wine bottle, then.
Do you think you could carbonate the Tippy Cow?
We could talk to him, see if we can get a carbonated cow.
Carbonated cow? I bet you that they breed carbonated cows somewhere.
Yeah, and if any place is going to do it, it's Wisconsin, and the Tippy Cow's made from real Wisconsin cows.
It is.
So, guys, think we got some new good ideas for the new year. Pop open a bottle of Tippy Cow instead of that old champagne. You won't regret it.
Nope.
Pop it on back.
Tippy Cow. Woo.
Welcome to the Bellied Up Podcast. Who we got?
Hey, it's Josh.
Howdy, Josh. Where are you calling in from?
Over here in Michigan, the real Mitten State.
Oh,
Yes.
Freaking Josh.
Yes.
Get over it. Get over it. Where in Michigan?
For a while.
Where in Michigan? Are you in the
Grand
part
Rapids
that
area.
looks like a Mitten or the part that is also part of Michigan that looks nothing like a Mitten? Grand Rapids. We had someone else from Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids.
Yeah. Well, good for you. All right. Well, what's on your mind, fellow? Belly up to the bar with us.
Well, it's my birthday today, so I was hoping you guys could sing me happy birthday first.
Happy birthday from all of us to you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
All right. Thanks for calling in.
See ya, Josh. Enjoy that. What do you want for your birthday? Josh, what do you want for your birthday?
Well, I'm getting a little older now, so
How old?
Socks, some underwear.
Socks and
I
underwear.
turned 20 today.
20?
Oh, God.
You're a young buck.
old.
Not too old. But
You're
Not too
already-
old, you young buck.
You're already asking for socks and underwear at 20 years old. Don't you want a PlayStation or something?
Yeah.
nah, video games aren't my thing.
What is your thing?
Yeah, what gets you going, guy?
Power sports.
Power sports.
They're like
Sports with
snowmobiles,
gas.
jet skis, sports with
Okay.
gas.
What's your power
Burning gas and
sport?
hauling.
What's your power sport of choice?
Well, I like going and hitting the Silver Lake sand dunes over here in Michigan. So I got my 4-wheeler and I go up there and rip about every couple days. It's closed now, but
God, power sports lingo is so intimidating.
I know.
It just sounds so cool when he says that, and I would not know how to do it.
Rip the sand dunes?
Yeah.
I think you just go really fast around the sand dunes.
No, I'm saying I don't know how to talk like that.
Oh, yeah.
I would just say we would go to the sand dunes. I wouldn't say we go rip them.
You would just say rip it up and send it and all that sort of shit.
we tear it up.
Yeah, they tear it up. There you go.
Anything that's just use any verb that's destroying something, and that usually goes well, right?
Burning it up, you know.
We go annihilate those sand dunes. Maybe not. Maybe I just showed my newbie-ness. Well, cool, Josh.
What did you call in for today, or just a happy birthday song?
My neighbor, she's got a couple screws loose, and I've been doing a lot of things for her lately, and I figured you guys can maybe break this down for me.
All right.
Let's
Give us the background, baby.
So a bit of a backstory. For the longest time, well, she's lived here as long as I've been a kid, so she hated me. She hated our whole family, and just like all the American flags, she thought we were racist, and she didn't like us at all. And one day, I'm in my front yard a couple of years ago, she asked me to mow her lawn. And I knew she didn't like me, and I wanted to say no, but I went ahead and said yes anyway, because that's what we do around here. And I went. I mowed her lawn. She asked me next week. I mowed her lawn. And then she started to become a little more fond of me. And it's like she's single, divorced. She lives alone, no car. She's kind of at her house all the time. And it's kind of turned into, she always asks me about every day to do something for her. I'm kind of sick and tired of it. I won't lie.
Is she paying you?
No.
Oh, no.
How old?
She doesn't have a job either. That's the other thing.
How old is she?
Like 50 something.
She hot?
Charlie.
It's
No.
a joke, dude. It's a joke. Okay, we're all here laughing together.
I don't know why that was so offensive.
My
It's-
friends will say otherwise, but I do not find her attractive.
Your friend
Okay,
thinks
so
she's
she
hot.
is. So she is hot.
Yeah.
No.
Nice, dude.
Maybe
Yeah.
from like 100 yards when you can't see her straight up face to face. But once you get close,
Hey, hot is
start
hot.
realizing
Doesn't
how
matter how far away you are. you
Yeah.
know?
So you're
oh man,
so you're over there mowing her lawn. You got your shirt on or off, Josh? He's got
on
it
all the
off.
time.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Power sports guy. You know he's cut off at
Yeah,
least.
give him a little nip slip once in a
Yeah.
while. Yeah.
The deep.
I'll wear
cuts,
my
too.
cutoff. I'll wear my cutoff
Yeah,
t-shirt.
I bet you will.
Have you ever had to fix anything in her bedroom before?
No, whenever she asks me to fix something in her house, I'll usually come up with some excuse on why I can't go in there because I don't want things to accidentally go the wrong way.
So do you-
she's pretty
are you-
fond of me.
I was gonna say, are you actually concerned that she's gonna try and come onto you?
Yes, genuinely concerned. Just the other day, she asked me to come inside and she wanted me to put some electrical tape on the wires to her vacuum because they were afraid and she didn't want to get electrocuted. And I offered any other alternative for me to not go
Damsel
in there.
in
and I ended up
distress.
just completely avoiding it.
Well, that vacuum won't suck if you don't do that, Josh.
Well, if my vacuum won't suck, then I guess.
I should have known it was going to go this way with you guys.
Well, you
Josh,
got us here. You
Yeah,
got us here.
don't blame this on us.
So one thing,
Okay.
Josh, I will just throw out there, and you can take it or leave it. I may be out of line,
Mm-hmm.
but the whole thing I think that this is about is it's about the chase for her,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it's
man.
the one that she can't have keeps her coming back for more. So I think you might just have to give in one time, then she'll get disinterested.
Give in one time, make it be absolutely awful in the whole scenario, and then she'll never bother me again, right?
I mean, logic makes sense to me.
No, I'm not going to do that. I cannot do that.
So this is, do you live with anyone?
His
Yeah, I live
parents.
with my parents.
Okay.
So moving out is probably the best option right about now.
I think so. When you're
Yeah.
20 years
Figure
old,
something out.
it's about that time. Do you have a girlfriend, boyfriend?
No, single as a Pringle, man.
Single as a Kringle.
All right, your last hurrah. You got to go fix her pipes and then just move. I think that's just,
I wish I could get into all the details, man. But I'll be sitting out in the driveway working on my four-wheeler, and she'll just be in her window staring at me for hours.
Oh my
Hours.
God. Does she have binocs?
I mean, it's kind of creepy. She never has any of her lights on, and you can just see her big old frizzy blonde hair staring at me through her, I believe, her kitchen window, but I've never been in there, so I don't really know.
Wow. All right, so she's sitting there. Look, what's her name?
Mary.
Mary.
Mary, quite contrary. Oh.
Does she have a daughter?
Yeah, she comes over every so often.
How's
I
it?
mean, it's gotten so bad I can't say no. I ended up bringing her, I ended up getting roped in because I couldn't say no. I brought her to her therapy appointments for 2.5 months.
It's like the most Midwest
I mean, that's how
thing
bad
ever.
it's getting. I literally can't say no to anything.
You are so Midwest nice, dude. You are so Midwest nice. Is her daughter attractive?
I don't think I've ever actually seen her daughter face to face.
Have you
But
ever?
I have her number because she'll always come over and ask me to text her. 'Cause she's on the phone.
Oh, have you seen the movie The Graduate?
Can't say I have.
Well,
Good watch.
You should watch that. Okay. I think dude. I think you got to move out. Right. You're 20 now. So
Yeah,
when you
tell
move
my
out,
four-wheeler.
you leave your problems behind. Is she paying you good money to do this stuff?
Zero.
Zero money.
No, I never ask for a dime and don't expect a thing.
Oh God. Well, dude, that's so you're Midwest nice, and she is misconstruing that for you thinking that you want to spend time with her. So you guys start charging her. Is I think what needs to happen.
It's too far gone though. You can't go from not charging for years and then all of a sudden charging.
I think he's got to make a change, Miles. That's why he's calling us.
That's like the complete opposite of being Midwest nice. It's just like out of the blue trying to charge them. I mean, I raked her flower beds a couple of weeks ago, and I think she just wanted to talk to me because she was outside yapping the whole time.
All right, I got a solution for you.
Okay.
You're going to have to find some other poor soul in the neighborhood to take over your duties.
That's true. You've done your time.
All my neighbors are old.
I know.
I'm like the only young buck around here.
Well, then you need to have a kid and then make your kid do the stuff for her.
My brother's getting a little older, but my parents are kind of sketched out about how obsessed she is with me. They're kind of concerned.
Yeah, hold on.
About him going over
why
there.
don't your parents step in here? What's going on?
I don't think. I don't know. Maybe that's the next step. I mean, I'm pretty sure she'd go out of her way to ask my parents to ask me to do something.
Well, actually, you didn't. You kind of buried the lead that you got the heir to the throne here. You just got to hand all the duties off to your brother.
Yeah, how old's your bro?
11.
Oh, perfect age to start mowing. And it's not all at once. You just gotta,
He's a baby child, though. My parents don't want to put him on the mower.
I know, but he's got to grow up at some point. You know, they got one kid living with them at 20, and they got an 11-year-old. They won't let mow. I mean, they got time to cut the cord, don't you think?
It's not a bad option.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just say,
it off on someone else.
Yeah, hey, I can't do it today, so my brother's going to do it. And then you just slowly work them into the rotation, and then you ride off in the sunset.
Oh. Or, Josh, you start talking to her, go over there a few times, just start talking about your girlfriend that you don't have.
Mm-hmm.
Just let her know you got a girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like, it's kind of like catfishing.
Sorry, I got to go to my girlfriend's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And say, I'm really in love with her. I think we're going to make it official pretty soon.
Yeah, no, I got to go mow my girlfriend's lawn.
Then we're going to move to Alaska.
Yeah. Although, Josh, dude, what do you think? What would you do if, like, her daughter came over at some point and her daughter was the most stunning gal that you've ever met? Really hit it off with her. Would you go down that road with her daughter?
I think her daughter's pretty old, though, like 30-something. Not that that's old.
You bastard. You know what? Did you see that? Did you see what he did there?
Yeah, it's fine. We're old. We know that.
All right. Well, does that matter? You know, you're 20.
Age?
You're already basically.
I mean, she's got a house, you know.
I mean, you're already basically dating a 60-year-old. So what's the difference?
Yeah.
I mean, it's right across the street from my parents. You think if maybe me and my neighbor just get together and then eventually I'll get the house and go live across the street from my parents.
There you go, dude.
Now we're thinking.
Turn a negative into a positive.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you basically already have a girlfriend anyways, it sounds like.
Lean
she
into
makes
it.
you do stuff you don't want to do for no pay. That's like you have a girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been dating this gal for a long, long time, my guy.
Always keeping tabs on you.
I've been single for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been wrong. You've been wrong. You're into
You probably get
cougars.
jealous if another girl came around, too.
Yeah.
That is true.
Well, I think you just
Ready for that.
I think you just got to marry her.
that's a solution. Okay.
I'll make sure to send you guys an invite.
Please
I would
do.
love to be at that wedding, actually. That would be one for the books.
Miles and I will be your ushers.
Perfect.
Wouldn't that be funny if we showed up with the ushers and then she just starts barking orders at us? You know, she's like, hey,
We replace
yeah,
him.
can you go get me a coffee? Jeez. Next thing you know, we're zipping up her dress and we're like in the family photos. It's like, what's going on? Yeah, this lady is crazy. But you love her, you know?
Yeah, the things we do for love. Well, happy birthday, my guy. What are you guys doing tonight to celebrate? You and your neighbor.
I just eating some pizza. No, not me and my neighbor. Me and my family.
Mm.
Yeah.
I just eating some pizza and hanging out. Probably gonna pull the engine out of my 4-wheeler tonight and try and fix that up for.
You know what this situation
year.
is?
What?
This is like on Step Brothers when Will Ferrell is in love with his therapist and she does not want to, and then eventually they end up together. This is what this situation is.
Just
Oh man.
But in reverse.
she's starfishing him.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited it's your birthday, so happy birthday. And it's also really exciting that you got a girlfriend.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
yeah. You're really growing up fast.
Time to change the status on Facebook.
Yeah. I mean, look at you. You turned 20 and you got a 30-year-old daughter. So that's something cool.
Yeah, Insta dad.
Yeah. Good for you, man. We're proud of you.
And grandchildren, man.
And grandchildren. Yeah.
You're an Insta grandpa.
He's a grandpa, dude, at 20 years old.
That's awesome.
Tell your wife and grandkids we says hi, okay?
Will do. I appreciate it, guys.
All right, pal. Happy birthday. We'll see you.
Thank you. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, Charlie.
Well, Myles.
Another problem solved.
Yeah, I think we solved it.
Yeah, that's a classic. Just steer into the skid.
Yeah.
You know, steer into the skid, and you're just now dating.
Yeah.
No need to fight it.
No, they've been dating. And once you're dating, then you can end it. You know, you can say this just didn't work.
Yeah, then it's a clean break.
Clean break.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens with this Midwest nice stuff. I know I'm wearing the shirt, which you can buy on manitowocminute.com. But that's one of the dangers of the Midwest nice. Is sometimes people see your niceness
Taking advantage of you.
They see it as pre-fornication material.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't take hints because they keep dropping hints that they like you, and you keep dropping hints to them that you're gonna unclog their pipes. And they start
or fill their
pipes.
Yeah.
And they start wondering what other things you can fill. And from there, it just becomes a whole battle of mental hanky-panky. And that's the danger, folks.
That's life.
That is life.
Yep.
Well, Myles, another part of life is hanging out with your buddy at the bar, and it's been a real pleasure with you today.
It is, Charlie. So, guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Bellied Up Podcast. As always, Charlie.
Tip your bartender.
See you in the next one.